everybody. I just realized that I have a core belief that the world hates me. Thought that would be interesting to uncover. So check out the previous video first, where I talk about my hypersensitivity and this sort of like high bandwidth intellectual intuition that I feel down here, like top strip of abs beneath the sternum. In reflecting on somatic therapy this afternoon, recognize this common thread of unsafety, especially coming through the infant work that we were doing in the sort of somatic sub-rational space. And I realized that even as a kid, my 5-year-old like intellectual waking thoughts were, oh my gosh, wow, how do I save the world? Very quickly, and I haven't really noticed this consciously, that's why I'm bringing it up now, was this feeling that the world doesn't want it. It came up because I noticed how I kind of switched gears from believing that I was inherently awesome to feeling like I needed to prove myself. It brings up a lot of frustration sometimes, like when I hear someone saying like, white male privilege. Oh, it wounds me because I've spent decades working so hard to be who I am, be able to do the things I'm able to do, to have what I have. I've worked so hard. It doesn't mean I'm not privileged, but that child inside has been working so hard because he wants to be recognized as capable and worthy of contributing to saving the world. And so I think when I feel dismissed with something like a white male privilege prejudice, it really hits me in this deep wound where I believe the world hates me. I've always believed the world hates me. I've always felt unwanted by the world. And I'm curious where that comes from. So let's uncover a bit. Just a wild guess. Some of the things that I see in my mother and father and make up about their dynamics with me as a child are that my mother probably thought I was inherently awesome. Didn't really understand me much. And I felt kind of unnoticed by my father unless I was achieving something, especially intellectual. It doesn't seem like a big jump to believe that maybe that sort of grandiose idea that I'm special and can save the world might have been inherited from my mother, and then when it went unreflected by my father, energetically we're talking, like infant, when it went unreflected energetically by my father, that I later learned maybe if I achieve intellectually, and seem to have been spending my entire life trying to be good enough for the world to love me, because for some reason underneath it all, I feel like the world hates me. I've collected evidence over the years. Anytime a close friend or relationship really hurts me, found out that they were lying or cheating on me, or someone stabs me in the back or something, I collect that as evidence that the world is unsafe. I notice I do that. I also know that I have a fear of people talking behind my back, talking negatively. I certainly know that they talk behind my back. The fear is around infamy, having a negative reputation just based off what people say. In college, I actually only wore jeans and plain white t-shirts because I didn't want anyone to think that they knew me just by looking at me. I really wanted them to get to know me intellectually. It was really important to me. That seems to be where I perceive the majority of my value, or at least did. I think some of these things help me understand why I can feel so triggered. If I feel someone, for example, cross the street to avoid me, or if someone brings up white male privilege, fear of not being liked. I say that one of my biggest love languages is inclusion. And I wonder if that's related to a fear of being excluded because people secretly don't actually like me, because the world hates me. So yeah, the world hating me is something I think I made up as an infant, pre-verbal, extremely young. Don't need to know exactly where it comes from, but that concludes this episode. The world hates me. Woo! Being a child. The things that we make up that can affect our entire lives. Important stage. Kudos to all you parents for doing the best you can. Alright, y'all. It's real good. It's gonna keep getting better. I appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Hit that subscribe button. If you got something out of this video, hit that like button. If you want to send me some love, hit me up in the comments. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, and by the way, world, I love you, and I'm going to keep on working for the rest of my life until I figure out how to contribute in the most massive, positive possible ways. So, sorry. Love you. Bye.